Hey, I'm Will at Kindly Canine Training. We're going to do a quick before and after intro, and then we're going to get into the training, show exactly how we did that, and that starts right now. So again, we got in the lead, tail up, sniffing at every little thing, not checking in with me, not paying attention to me at all. Hi. See, reactive towards dogs. So we're going to introduce a Herm Springer prong collar to this min pin for the first time. So we got lots of distractions here. First time I've ever done anything with this dog having to do with leash training, reactivity, you know, aggression, that kind of thing. He's doing very well. He's following. We got a nice loose leash here.
Your little dog is like the most quietest little dog I've probably ever met, man.
This is a good meeting, right? This is good.
Yeah,
can I pet your dog? Hi.
Yeah, she's friendly, dude.
He usually chases and attacks immediately. So we've made some good progress. I'm happy with that. Well, hello there, I'm Will. Welcome back to Kindly Canine Training. Today we're going to do part 2 of dog aggression and reactivity training. We have a Herm Springer 2.25 collar. I've taken, I think, 3 or 4 links out for a little min pin here. So let's get the Herm Springer on here. The plate goes in the front and this goes in the back. So I'm going to pinch these, which is why they call them a pinch collar, not because it pinches them, but because you have to pinch the prongs in order to get it apart. Good. And we're going to want to rotate this around. It should be fairly tight and close up to the ears, but not so tight that you can't rotate it. Nice and close. Okay, I'm going to use a 20-foot lead, which is probably excessive. 10, 12 feet is probably plenty good. But I got this nice orange 20-foot lead for this type of training. I'm going to open up my treat bag. Let's put this on and see if we can take this off. So whether you use treats or not is depending on your dog. Ideally, you would like to phase treats out over time. But right now we're gonna use the treats, and we're gonna use good and yes. So see, he already knows I got a treat. He's looking at me. That's good enough. I'm going to feed him a treat. So basically, that's what we're doing. I want to give him as much of this as possible in the beginning with a dog, at least, that has absolutely no leash experience. You want to give him as much lead. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to let him walk around. What we want to do is when he gets to the end of the lead, the Herm Springer automatically is going to let him know that he can't go any further. So we can give a little jerk if necessary. If you don't have a Herm Springer, you might have to do a little jerk to let him know. So what we're going to do is as soon as he looks at me, as soon as he turns around and faces me, we're going to give him a good, and then when he comes all the way to us, we're going to give him a yes, and we're going to present him or pay him with a high-priced treat. So I'm not going to use this whole 20 feet. I've got it good right here. So we got some distractions. He's doing okay. There we go. Good. 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 So basically all we're really trying to do here is we're trying to get him to pay attention to me, to look at me. So when it comes to dog reactive or dog aggression towards another dog and any of that kind of thing, the first step, obviously, like video 1, it starts at home, right? The second thing is we need the dog to pay attention to us in order for us to do step 3. Step 3 is, well, we'll go over that in video 3. So by all means subscribe and get ready for that, okay? So I'm just going to let him have this much leash. When he gets to the end of the leash, I'm going to give just a tiniest little tug, just a flip of the wrist. And then as soon as he looks at me or turns around towards me, I'm going to give him a good. 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 If it comes all the way to me, I'm going to say that's close enough. I'm going to go ahead and give him a good job. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. And then I'm just kind of ignore him and let him do what he wants. And if he gets to the end of the leash again, there he goes, towards the camera. Don't say anything. And as soon as he looks at you, turn there. Yes. Good. Good. As soon as he looks at you, turns towards you or starts coming to you, then we give him a good, right? The good is the bridge word, the sustaining word, and the yes is the like the clicker. Yes is the clicker, and is also the release word. Good. Yes. Now I'm just trying to let him know that he needs to be close to me. So he's already kind of doing that, right? But so to try to, at least for purposes of this video, I'm not going to feed him right now. I'm just going to kind of ignore him and then let him go about his way so we can keep doing this. Again, right? Consistency is key. Timing will tame. Repetition is required, right? So we want to repeat this process over and over again. Okay, so he's not going. So let's just kind of walk around a bit here, see if we can get him to, there we go. Okay, so he's already kind of following me. That's what I want. Good. 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 So he's doing a good job. If you want, if he's not doing so good, you be more animated, more fun, unless of course you're dealing with a very fearful or nervous dog. Then you want to be as calm and relaxed as possible. Not a lot of treats, not a lot of petting, just calm, relaxed, moving forward at a slow pace. But here we have a very normal dog. Look how cute he's big. Yeah, I'll give him a treat for that. Not really for that, but he's close, right? So as long as he's looking at me, he's following me, I'm going to give him a treat once in a while. So I've already shortened up the leash here because he's doing pretty well. Good. 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 So I'm making it harder for him. Yes. So as soon as he comes in reach of me, where all I have to do is bend down, then I will give him a yes and I will give him a treat. But right now he's a little further away, so we're going to just keep going. Good. Yes. He turned away from me, and then as soon as he looked at me, give him another treat, or at least give him a good. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. So if you remember the before video, he wasn't by my side at all. He was going where he wanted to go. Not paying attention to me at all. So now he's checking in, and this is exactly what we want. Yes. Good. Oh, I switched him. Should have been good first and then a yes. Good. Good. Yes. He dropped it right there. There you go. All right. Yeah. All right, you're doing very nice. Very good. So see, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to get your dog to pay attention to you. Yeah, good. Good. Yes. Good. So notice also, as a step-by-step situation here, the first thing I did is I stood still and then let him explore around till he gets to the end, and then good when he turns to you, looks at you, faces you, and then we make it a little harder. We start moving around, and then eventually we can work this into a proper heel. We're not going to worry about that right now on this video, but eventually this is what we're moving towards. We want a good heel. We want them focused on us whenever they're outside, even around distractions. So that's what we're working on. This is step two towards doing that. He's at the end. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna drop this. I feel pretty safe. There's lots of things. Got a nice long lead here, so we're just gonna unravel that and just let him follow around. He's doing good. I feel confident now that he's not going to run away. But I have the extra long 20-foot lead, so if he does, I can step on it and grab it, just like I said in video 1. When you're doing it at home, you'll want to do those corrections immediately, right? Timing will tame, and consistency is key. So I can always stop that and do a correction if I need to. So I'm just going to start walking around and see how well he wants to follow me. I also want to include here that I'm not giving any commands, right? In all kinds of, like treat training, clicker training, whatever, the first 3 to 5 times at least you do something, there's no need to give a command. Put that in afterwards. Wait till they get it on their own. Do that 3 to 5 times so you know that they're starting to get what you want, and then add or attach a command to it. Look how cute he's being, sitting all up there, cute. Come. Yes. Good. Good. He's following me, but he's not right up on me, so I'm going to give him a good, not give him a treat until all I have to do is bend. Yes. It doesn't matter which side that you have him on. Traditionally, we have him on the left as dog trainers, but to be honest with you, let me go back to the camera. Hi. Come on. Yes. He's looking at me. He's really close. I'm going to pay him for that. Okay, so what? Okay, so traditionally, when we're doing dog training, traditionally we want them on the left. I'm just, my personal opinion on that is, especially if you have a reactive or a dog aggressive dog, you don't want to do that. You want to keep them on the right, so that you and your body is in between your dog and the other dog. That's kind of going into video 3, some ways that you can build confidence in them. Let them trust you to protect yourself as well as them.
If you want to learn how to get rid of unwanted behaviors and bring balance back to your pack, start right now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything.
Yes. Okay, I think we did enough of that. I think you're getting the point. So let's do the second thing we're going to do here. So we want to put treats in both hands, and all I'm looking for here is straight eye contact. If he looks at me, if he looks away, as soon as he looks at me, I'm going to give him a yes. So one thing you don't want to do is put the treat, like you see a lot of trainers do, put the treat in your hand and put it to your nose, watch me, look at me, whatever. You're not really teaching the dog to look you in the eye. You're teaching the dog to look at the treats that are in your hand. So let's not do that, okay? We want to separate the treats. I'm going to move them away. Wait till we have a distraction. Yes. Okay, so we want to separate the distraction, or separate your hands, so he knows. I'm going to go ahead and let him sniff so he knows there's some treat in this hand, there's some treat in this hand. Now I'm going to spread them apart. Yes. As soon as he looks me in the eye, I'm going to give him a thing. Yes. Yes. So he knows that it's not about the hand, it's about the face. Okay, here's another tip. If you have a dog that's biting, kind of aggressive towards taking the treat, there's two things we want to do here. Number one, palm it, like a magician palming, right? You can hold it in your hand here, and you can palm it in your hand, okay? That's the number one. Number two is give it towards him, but don't let him take it right away. Let him mouth it, let him look it, let him try to get at it, and then when he's calm, then give it to him. Okay, here's another thing you can do. You can just give him in a fist. Make a fist, give it to him. As soon as he's being polite, he's already being polite. This particular dog is very polite about that. I don't have a problem with that with this particular dog, so we won't do that too much for him. So we're going to do this again. He's making eye contact. Yes, good. Yes. Yes. So as soon as he makes eye contact with me, I'm going to give him a treat. So all we're trying to do today with both of these exercises is get him to pay attention to me. So right now he's still paying attention. So let's make this a little harder. I'm going to ask something of him. Basically, I'm just going to move around and I'm going to do the eye contact thing again. Good. Yes. All I want right now is eye contact. Just give him eye contact. So I'm going to move around. I'm going to stay in this position now. I'm going to separate the treats. Yes. As soon as he gives me eye contact, I'm going to pay. Separate the treats. Yes. Now I'm going to move around again. Yes. 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 Okay, now we're going to make it a little harder, right? So we want to, whenever we're doing anything, we get what we want, and then we want to extend time and space, right? How long you can hold the gaze, and then how far away from him you can get, and he's still holding the gaze. That goes with a place, a sit. I'm not going to say stay, because the way I do training, stay is irrelevant, because sit or place has an implied stay in it. So let's not waste time with stay unless you really need it for a specific purpose. I don't do it. So we're going to see how long we can get the stare. He's doing really good right now because I'm not really paying attention. So the training process here is not as good when you're on camera, because I'm focusing on you, the camera, and trying to teach everybody this, and I am focusing on the dog. So I apologize to the dog, but he doesn't speak English, so you know, what are you gonna do? So now I'm gonna do 3 seconds before I pay. 1, 2, yes. Now I'm going to try 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Yeah, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, so we'll go over one more time real quick. Number one, what we want to do is we want to stand still. Hold the leash, 10, 12, 15 feet leash is fine. As soon as he gets to the end of it, we're going to give a little tug until he turns around and looks at us, faces us, or comes to us. We're going to give a good. And if he comes all the way to us, we're going to give a yes, and we're going to pay him. Good. A little closer. Yes. Okay, then to make it a little harder, we're going to move around and we do the same thing. Good. 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 Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Okay, and then the second thing, he's getting a little, okay. And then the second thing we want to do, the second exercise we can do, put treats in both hands. Split your hands. Yes. As soon as he gives you eye contact, and then we want to extend the time from that. 1, 2, 3, yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Good. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Good. Now I'm going to toss a treat. I'm going to let him know that he can't get the treat until he looks back at me. So I'm going to shorten it up here. Yes. And then let him go ahead and get that other treat too if you want. We're just going to toss the treat. Yes. So no matter what he wants, he knows he needs to come back to me to get what he wants. Try it one more time. Yes. Okay, so that's the third thing you can do.
So that's about it for this one. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, I'm Will, your trainer with Kindly Canine Training. Have a good one, and later on.